Hello, my name is Morgan Potter, and the vulnerable population I decided to research and discuss today is diverse family structures. Let's get started. I specifically review the articles discussing divorced parents or some sort of split household situation. Maybe the parents were never married, but either way, the parents are living in separate households and the child is attending both houses. And I also review the article regarding same sex parents. To summarize the information regarding divorced parents or two homes for the child, there was a huge emphasis on collaboration and incorporating all parties involved in the child's life. Something that the article by Gonzalez really suggested was creating a teacher parent action plan, which I think is a wonderful idea. This guides the conversation of creating goals that are consistent in all settings. And she also highlights that it is a way to make sure all adult family members provide input and effectively receive both individual family communications about their child and general classroom communications intended for all families. So maybe one parent prefers text messages, the other prefers emails. Maybe there's step parents involved that want to be part of those conversations. Maybe the meetings need to be separate for each parent group, or maybe all of them are perfectly fine being in the same room for a meeting regarding the child. This action plan just really guides the conversation at the beginning of the school year to identify ways to communicate, goals for the child, and really helping all adults be on the same page. Although there can be a lot of instability with the child being in multiple houses, this provides for some structure and consistency among all adults in the child's life. Moving on to same-sex parents, Davis and Hanline remind us that an EC classroom should be intentionally designed to be inclusive of all children and families, taking in consideration the variety in ability, race, ethnicity, social class, and family constellations, including families of same-sex parents. I am often thinking of ethnicity and social class and race, and I personally have a lot of experience with autism, so I'm also very aware of including autism into social stories and books that we're reading. However, I have not personally been very intentional about including same-sex conversations in my classroom or different workplaces that I have experienced with kids. And the article was really highlighting that this lack of same sex examples in books and conversations can really represent a subconscious bias that heterosexuality is superior. So if that child is coming from a home that has same sex partners, or even if they're not together anymore, they have same sex parents, it can make that child maybe feel less than or not connected to their peers. So it's really important to keep those examples within our classroom and conversations we're having with the children. Even if it's not to promote or not promote that, but just creating a normality to using same-sex examples. Moving on to the laws and policies regarding these different types of households, I learned that Arizona, the state I currently reside in, has a law that prohibits AIDS education to include the promotion of sexual relationships, which they have called the No Promo Homo Law. This law is impacting children of same-sex parents, along with homosexual children, or maybe children exploring their sexuality, by not seeing representation within the literature. And also, this AIDS epidemic has been highly prevalent in the LGBTQ plus community, and the requirement that they have to omit that whole culture or whole community from the curriculum is negatively impacting the individual's connection to the importance of precautions for the community. So if we are providing education on AIDS and different classes regarding sexual health, the lack of involvement of different communities is negatively impacting their awareness of how much it connects to them. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my presentation. These are the references I incorporated in this presentation, and I look forward to hearing what you have to share. Thank you so much.